Alright, so this is going to be a complete walkthrough with a review and recommendation or not recommendation at the end of this video of the Azul Beach Resort in Cancun. And we're doing this video because when we tried to book this resort, we really couldn't find anything as far as a complete overview and a review and a recommendation compared to other resorts in Cancun of this one in particular. So that's what we're going to do. So this video is probably going to get pretty long because it's a pretty spacious resort. We're going to show you the whole layout. I'm going to timestamp different things in the description. So if you just want to see something like the beach or the lobby, just scroll down to the description and click on the timestamp link. It'll take you right to that section. I think that's it. Might get a little windy. I've got the filter on the microphone. We'll see how that works. All right, here we go. So this is building 1, the building that we are staying in. And specifically on the map here we are, and right outside building 1 is one of the concierge where you can get your tours booked or get things brought to your room or whatever you need. And then specifically we are room 1105. I've done a review specifically on this room. You can click up in the I button to check that review out. Always workers doing work, but we're up pretty early. It's like 7:30, so there's not many people out. Hola. So supposedly this restaurant is one of the top 5 restaurants we've heard in Mexico. We have not eaten there yet. We've only been here a couple days, so we're walking through it a couple days, but I'll wait until the end to actually give you our review. It's really sunny, but this is actually our swim out pool. There is a lot of pools in this property. We were saying that for the resorts that we've stayed at, this has probably got the largest percentage of the property that's actually pool space. Tons and tons of pools. Right here is the adults only pool with the cabanas. The cabanas you don't have to rent. You do have to reserve the ones on the beach, but that's just first come, first serve reserve. They have these little lay down things in the pool. Not the most comfortable thing in the world, but if it's really hot, you can lay down actually in the pool in the shallow water. But this is all adults only, and the swim up bar there. This is where it gets pretty lively, throughout the afternoon. People really congregate that don't have kids. They congregate around this pool. So we'll walk back through here. We'll go up this way. Right here, they set up from time to time little pop-up like burrito stands, food stations, things like that aren't there permanently in that little section right there. You can book your tours here, and you can also get towels, and they're not checking room keys for towels. Usually they're pretty they're sticklers at the resorts as far as getting their towels back, and they're not really checking for room keys or asking your room number or anything. They're just giving you the towel, which is pretty cool. Alright, so going back this way, I'm going to get the photo shop here, which is where you can go book a package to go onto the beach and do different things around the resort as far as get photos, and then buy the photos at the end if you choose to. And we're walking kind of towards the lobby now. Cleaning. So seen as many staff as guests, it seems like. Another concierge gazebo right here on this path. We'll get going down that way. We're going to walk around in a big circle around the resort. And we are here during Christmas. We're here a week before Christmas, so it's all set up for Christmas. Big Christmas tree right in the front here. And then this is, from again what I've heard, this is another restaurant, but this one is like a premium package spoon here, so we haven't eaten there yet either. Again, the full review on the food will come at the end. So here is kind of the front, and right here is a Starbucks. Now the Starbucks is an extra charge, and it hasn't been open yet since we've been here, but they do have Starbucks coffee, but you have to pay for it. They do have some special events there, like they'll do Spanish classes and things like that. So now we're kind of walking into the main entrance. So up this way will be the lobby. And these steps, we've been saying, are they're very hard marble, I guess, and they seem very, very steep when you've been, drinking a little bit. So we're surprised people haven't been wiping out on these steps, but nothing yet. So when you go up here, actually, this is where they do their shows, their nightly shows. Again, I will talk about the shows in the review at the end, but right here is the little stage. It's a little small, and the seating through like bleachers, and you can sit in these little seats here, and then that connects directly to the lobby, which is here. Here's the lobby. They have a piano. There's a pianist coming on Thursday, so we've heard. Here's the Tapas restaurant in the lobby. And then over here is the Mojito Lounge, which is a bar that opens late night, kind of a more upscale lounge bar kind of deal. And across the way, I'm not going to go up and film it, but right off of the lobby, you'll get the spa and the gym, and we'll talk about the gym and the spa again later. The little gift shop here, which isn't open yet because it's very early in the morning. I haven't even seen another person up yet besides staff. Down here, the Prestige, where you can sign up to become, I guess, a member. It's kind of like, and what am I thinking of? It's kind of like a timeshare, I guess. Bathrooms down here, more tours. Now we're going out the front. It looks like there's actually a bus, a transport bus coming in. Oh no, that's a tour bus, so somebody's going on a tour. The fountain is pretty cool. It doesn't actually shoot up, it's not a grand big fountain, but it's kind of a like almost like an infinity pool waterfall kind of deal, where the water flows down and they got this big marlin or swordfish jumping out. There's the signage. This is the Azul Beach Resort, Cancun. And now we're walking around the side. So if you're looking directly at the resort, we're going to the left. So if you go around to the left, it doesn't look like much, but it's kind of a shortcut to get back through the other side, the left side of the resort. So we'll just walk all the way. We're kind of walking in a big circle around, and we'll kind of finish up where the beach area is. So we'll get to the back by going around to the front. Anyway, here is the teen club here. If you have teenagers, they've got a pool table in there, foosball, big TVs. Looks like a good time if you're a teen. So we haven't seen anybody using it yet, but if you got teens, maybe they would want to check that out. And this little van here is connected to the Italian restaurant. We have eaten there a couple times already, I think. This is Siena, the Italian restaurant. And then walking back down this way, we'll get to where most of the activities go on. So down here, voila, we will have the tennis courts. Now we're at building 4. So what we've done is walked all the way around to the front of the building, and now we're walking around kind of the other side. So again, if you're looking at directly at the lobby, we'd be going down the left side. Little sitting area. Here are the tennis courts, and there's a few different tennis courts. And again, they don't lock up their equipment. Their tennis rackets and balls are just kind of sitting out. You can just kind of, it's all in the honor system here. You can just kind of go pick one up and take them and play as you want to, and put them back as needed. And they haven't been missing, so I guess people go by the honor system here. Here's the kids area water park. Again, a complete review of this, including a ride down that water slide right there. You can find up here at the I button. We've done a review on that in the past. And also, feel free to subscribe to this channel. We're going to be doing more and more travel vlogs. We've done a couple other ones on New Orleans and a couple other places. Here is the little archery range, which is cool. My son shoots bow and arrow, so he was having a good time shooting here, and they have an instructor, a couple targets. Never had a difficult time like waiting in line or anything like that. And right by the kids splash play zone area is the pizza shop, and we've had lunch at the pizza place. Sorry, it's getting a little windy now. I'm going to try to cover that up right here. And they don't care if you come in your bathing suit and aren't wearing shoes or anything like that. There won't be any alcohol service in this area though, just because it's the kids area. Little pizza shop here. All right, we're going to continue on. Nothing's on here yet all that much. Again, very, very early, but I want to show you the actual kids club where the kids will come and do activities at certain designated times. If you so choose to drop them off, if you want a little bit of a break and they want to do some activities, and they'll give them fun stuff too. Like my son made a little beaded lizard, got to keep it, made a piñata, got to keep it, so that was neat. Obviously can't film inside the kids club, but it's pretty expansive, nice rubber floor, it's nice. The kids club, and then they do have another gift shop over on this side, and again, we're still right by building 4. Another gift shop here, not open as of yet. Get all kind of your beachy stuff, kids stuff. Then we're walking now. We're gonna be able to check out the beach, specifically the beach access. They're doing some work down there. They're building more cabanas. Again, the cabanas are going to be first come, first serve, and they have been for the ones you want. We were picking ones on kind of on the end away from other people. Not that we're antisocial, but just that's just the ones that we wanted. They did fill up pretty quick yesterday, so you will want to reserve those cabanas early. It's going to get windy because we're going right down now to the beach, but hang in there. We're almost through it. I definitely want to show you the beach. And then there's a couple things about the beach. So the beach is a big deal. If you're going on a beach vacation, you're staying at a beach resort, you want to have a nice beach. You want to be able to relax at the beach. So here is our beach access, and I'll just kind of flip you around and show you here. So there is, I don't know if it's a time of year or what it is, but there is a lot of seaweed on this beach, but they're doing a good job, and I can't see it now, but they have this tractor that comes by and kind of grinds all this stuff up many times a day. It seems like it's constantly running. Now one thing about the beach is it's not very long. We're used to like a longer beach. I don't know, this is maybe 20 yards or something like that before you hit the water. There's not actually a lot of space on the beach, but you do have a good size. So I guess I'm talking about width of beach. Lengthwise, it's good, but it's just not very wide. You'll hit the water really quickly. There's a much bigger area than we're used to as far as being able to swim out, but it doesn't get very deep, and I haven't gone out very far, but I've heard it also can get a little bit rocky as well. It's not the clearest water, but again, that doesn't vary really too much by resort. That's just a Cancun thing. So they're building more kind of on the beach eating areas or renovating them. I guess they're doing a lot of renovations here on the beach. So we're just walking along the beach. I'm just going to show you the whole beach line, all the property that they have as far as their beach goes. Another little eating section here where you can store drinks. And here's all of the cabanas that they're just now building. They were building them all day yesterday, so they're really trying to set up more seating areas. I guess it gets filled up pretty quickly. And then here, before I pass it, is another one of the restaurants. And again, we haven't eaten yet here, but you can see you can eat right off of the, have an ocean view right there if you get one of those tables. All right, heading back this way. They have all these little sculptures all along. It's all, I guess, the same artist or the same woman. I don't know. We haven't really checked it out. You can book your moonlight dinner. Got the standard beach, eat on the beach package. Another concierge, and they're usually staffed. So if you need something, they are there for you. Really, I've walked around the outside more because walking through the middle, there's just so many pools that you have to like find a bridge or work your way around, so it gets kind of tricky. So I hope it's getting pretty windy here now, so I hope you're still able to hear me. Hola.
Hola, good morning, how are you doing?
Good morning, very good. activities stage. They have some workout kind of classes that go on the beach right here. And then similarly, they're just getting set up, so people are starting to get the bar set up and things like that, but they'll have water aerobics here at this pool. And then this is kind of the staple restaurant, the one that we've been kind of eating a lot at most. This is the what is it? I think it's Caribbean food for the most part. It's got a nautical theme, fish and stuff, boats. There's anchors and all that kind of decoration inside of the actual restaurant. And then we're heading back now, again along the beach, to our building. So we're going back to building 1. We're just doing this big loop and we're almost there. So again, the most coveted, it seems, gazebos on the beach are going to be the ones at this very end, and we were on the very end here yesterday. Tried to reserve it again for today, didn't have it. We had to move over. I know, boo-hoo, we had to move over 2 or 3. So here are the rest of the gazebos. There's seemingly plenty of gazebos, but they're building more. I'm surprised we haven't seen an iguana yet. They're all over here as well. I think they're on the hunt for food or something. So now we are back to building 1, and we're walking back now towards our actual room. So we've just done a big loop and basically showed you everything. There might be another restaurant there in the center, but really it's all just pools in the center, and then another building with rooms. So I hope you enjoyed again, and then check out my other videos for reviews of this room and of the beachfront room and of the kids splash area. All right, take care. Okay, so we're back in the room. Let's talk about the review and see if I actually recommend this resort. So we're going to talk about pros and cons, and let's start with the pros list. And the pros list is more extensive than the cons list. So let's talk about the pools first. Again, walking around this resort, as far as the resorts that we've stayed in the Caribbean and in Mexico, this one's probably got the most square footage of pools per area. It actually makes it difficult sometimes just to get around, but you'll never feel crowded in the pool. You always have a place to sit around the pool, so we think that's a big positive. Another big positive is the food. The food is really good here, way above average. Again, better than most of the places we've been to in the Caribbean and in Mexico. The service is really good. There's somebody always walking around asking if you need a drink, asking if you want a towel. Another good thing, and it's a small thing, but they don't take your room key when you're trying to get a towel. They don't hassle you about giving them a towel back before you take a towel. You know, you just go up, ask for a towel, they give you a towel. You can have as many as you want, really. It's kind of on the honors system. I guess that's working out for them. Plenty of activities to do. We always felt like there was something to do. We took the Spanish lessons. There's a tennis court. There's archery. There's water aerobics. There's a gym. There's a full spa. You can get massages. There's plenty to do here. The entertainment, I showed you that small stage. Now, we thought that was going to be an issue, just having that little small stage. We're used to these big stages when we go to these resorts for the nighttime shows. We actually liked it better this way because we felt like we could actually get closer to the performers, and the shows were really good. Make sure you don't miss the Michael Jackson review. And then finally, the last thing, and this was a big one for us, is if you have kids, our son enjoyed the kids club here better than he did at other resorts. Usually he wants to kind of hang with us and hang out at the pool. He was actually asking to go to the kids club because of the activities they had. So that was good. Just, we got a break every once in a while. And the girls there were very sweet as well. So a lot of pros here. There are a couple cons. One, and I talked about this in the room review specifically, is they don't give you liquor in your room. They'll give you as much beer you want, but if you want wine, you have to pay for it. If you want any liquor, you actually can't get liquor in the room. You have to go to the bar, and we're not used to that at all-inclusive. Usually we're used to having wine and liquor in the room if we don't want to drink beer. A few things broke. So our back door, patio door, broke, so we couldn't latch it. They came and fixed it right away. Our hot tub broke twice. And actually today we're sitting here, this is the last day we're actually getting ready to leave, and it still hasn't been fixed. So we were without a hot tub for about 3 days of our trip. So, inconvenient, especially when you're paying to have a walkout, swim out suite with a hot tub. And then finally, they are trying to sell you all the time, because we're not members, this prestige package. and we actually, so your butler's saying, come learn about the Prestige package, which isn't really like a timeshare. We actually went to the meeting. It took almost 2 hours to go through this meeting. That's 2 hours lost from our vacation. I won't go into the details because there was a lot of them about the Prestige package and the different levels and all of that. If you want me to make a review about that or a video about that, leave me a comment in the comment section below, and maybe I'll do a video on that and the specifics of the different levels of the Prestige package and what that actually is. The Charisma Prestige package. So overall, I would recommend this resort. My family had a really good time. I hope this was helpful for everybody, and I'll catch everyone in the next video.